Hey guys, welcome back to the Creative Shack. My name's Lisa, and today we are going to do some St. Patty's Day DIYs. These are so easy to make, really fun to make, and you guys, let's get started. So for the first DIY, we're going to start out with this plaque of wood. This plaque of wood was at Hobby Lobby for 50% off, and I think I got it for like $2. They come out with these plaques every single year. So this one was actually from fall. Now they have one for spring. And then I got like this little ornament that I found at Hobby Lobby for 40% off. It was $2.99 and 40% off was super cheap. So I just glued that right onto the plaque. And now, as you can see, I am just dry brushing a darker green around the plaque of wood because it just gives it some texture in there, so it's not so boring. So after that, I decided to put this really cute saying on my Cricut, "May Irish blessings enter your home," and I just put that on there. And guys, that was about it for this one. This is so easy. Whatever little ornament that you like, glue it onto a plaque because it always makes a big difference. And then I just put a little shamrock sticker on the corner of it, and there you go. Okay guys, for the second DIY, I'm going to take the same plaque, and I decided to use this really cute saying, "This home is built on love and shenanigans." I've been wanting to use this cute little saying, and then I decided to use some shamrocks. Now, I did pick these shamrocks up at Hobby Lobby. They're like paper mache, so you definitely have to paint them. I got them last year. They have them this year. I don't really know how much they were, but I'm just kind of like playing around to see which ones do I like better. So I decided to go with these paper mache ones, and I decided to paint 2 of them light green and 2 of them dark green. And then I decided to take a piece like a rope twine that I actually already had, tie it off at the ends with a knot, and I decided to glue that right onto the back of the plaque just to secure it. And then I wanted to have the shamrocks look like they're hanging, so all I did was just glue the shamrocks right onto the rope. I really felt like it needed something else besides the shamrocks, but you can always leave it plain. But I decided to take some of these coins from Dollar Tree and glue them right in between the shamrocks. And guys, that was about it for this one. This one came out really cute as well. I love this, and it was really quick and easy, and I love that. Okay, for the next DIY, we are going to start out with this Dollar Tree cutting board. Now, these go fast at my Dollar Tree for some reason, but they're so cute, and they're only $1.25. So stain it with some Waverly wax, or stain it with any kind of stain, and then just wipe it off. Then after that, I decided to go in my stash and grab some shamrocks, and this is a wooden shamrock that you can get at Dollar Tree. You get a whole pack of them for like nothing. So I'm staining that, and then I'm getting like this darker moss green. It's from Apple Barrel. I'll link it below. And I'm just dry brushing that right onto the shamrock and just smudging it with my rag. And then while that was drying, I decided to take some scrapbook piece of paper and measure half of that. And cutting the scrapbook piece of paper in half for the bottom of the cutting board. Now you can fill the whole cutting board up if you want. It's totally up to you. So I decided to cut the little edges off, and then I'm going to glue it with my glue stick. Now I am trying to go for a vintage theme, and I don't want to put no words on this. This is my challenge, not to put any words on this cutting board. So I decided to sand the edges just to give it like that really nice crisp edge. And then what I'm doing is I'm going into my inks, and this ink is called Antique Photo, and I'm just smudging the edges of it, and I'm smudging the scrapbook paper just to give it that old vintage antique vibe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some ribbon, and I'm going to hot glue some ribbon right onto the edge of that scrapbook piece of paper. Now this ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance, And then I'm going to just glue a shamrock right onto the cutting board. Now, I printed this little girl out from Google, and you can just Google like vintage St. Patty's Day, and it comes right out, and you find so many images. So I'm just going back in with my ink, smudging that just to make it look old, and then I'm taking some burlap and I'm just hot gluing that picture right onto the burlap piece. And I'm going to go back in and I'm going to hot glue that right onto the shamrock. Just like so. And then it doesn't even stop there. I had to put something else. You can stop there if you like, but I wanted to take some of this ribbon again and kind of tying it off at the edge. Now I did get this wooden spoon off Amazon. I got like 100 of them for like, I think it was like for $15 or something like that. And I got them a long time ago. So anyway, I just hot glued the little spoon right onto the cutting board. And then I'm taking that ribbon again and I'm tying it off with a bow. And then I decided to pull out some like little accessories. So I actually grabbed like these little shamrocks. I got these like in the button section from Joann's and Michael's, so I just grabbed a couple of those in my stash and put them right into the spoon. Now I did grab like a key, a little shamrock, a butterfly, and you don't have to put these on here, but whatever was in my stash, I wanted to see what would work, but I decided to put the little butterfly in there because it just worked out with some pop of color. So all I did was glue the butterfly right onto the edge of the little stamp kind of a thing, the vintage stamp, and that was about it, guys. This was my favorite one for today. This one was really cute. I think this is great for a kitchen or a tier tray. Okay, for this next DIY, we are going to do a gnome. So we're going to start out with a sock, and I'm going to put it in a jar and I'm going to fill it up with rice. Now I do get all my supplies from Dollar Tree. The sock, you get like 3 pairs for $1.25, and the rice is super cheap. So all you do is fill it up and then you're going to tie it off, and then I always cut the top of it off. I am hot gluing it all down just for secure. And then I do get my fur at Joann's. This was $3.99, but I did get a 50% off coupon. So always remember to get 50% off coupons because this stuff is never on sale. And it can be expensive depending on which ones you want. So I'm just cutting it off. I put his little beard on. And then I did grab this scarf from Dollar Tree. And I just cut it out like a triangle. And I always hem the bottoms with hot glue. Now, being a scarf, it's a little difficult because of the fabric, and you could take whatever fabric you have that's in your stash, and I am gluing that all the way down, but do not glue the bottom of the hat. And then you're going to flip it over inside out, and there you go, guys. So what I like to do is on the corners is just kind of like glue them down. You can actually sew it if you want to, but hot gluing, it works. So anyway, I actually put that right onto my gnome, and then you're going to need a nose. So I'm just grabbing a little wooden bead from my stash, putting the nose right onto the fur, and then I'm going to put a little dab on the nose and kind of putting the hat right on top of his nose, just so it secures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some twine, and you can just leave it as is, but I always want to grab a little bit of something just to give it maybe a little bit more. But anyway, I grabbed some twine and I cut it off a little bit, and all I'm doing is wrapping it around just to give it some texture. And I do love to glue my hats down. Some people like their hats up, and that's fine. Whatever works for you. Now, always glue the bottom of your gnome for secure. And then I decided to grab some greenery and put that right into the hat where the twine is. And it just gives it a little something. And then I decided to grab a little shamrock bead, and I put it right into the greenery. And that was about it, guys. You could put more onto your gnome. Like, I wanted to put this key on there, but it just didn't work out. But this one turned out so cute as well, and this is an easy sell. Okay, for the last DIY, I'm going to start out with this wooden round pieces. So I decided to get them at Hobby Lobby because they're super cheap for a huge pack of them. And then I wanted to grab like these like wooden letters that you can get at Hobby Lobby. They're like $3.49, get 40% off, which is great. So you're going to stain the wooden round piece. I think it's like a 5x5. And then you're going to take some burlap, and I decided to try to make a pocket. So all I did was hot glue that right onto the wooden round and cut the excess off of that. And then I decided to take that St. Patty's Day wooden sign. Now I decided to grab like some coins, some stickers. I think those are stickers. Yeah, I got them all at Hobby Lobby. I got them, some of them I got from Dollar Tree. It all depends, but those coins you're seeing there, I got them at Hobby Lobby for super cheap too. So anyway, I decided to put the St. Patty's Day wooden sign right onto there to just measure it before I glue it, and then I'm going to pack this little pocket with some coins, with some shamrocks, whatever you have, guys. And then while that was done, I decided to take some adhesive glue and glue this wooden sign down. And you could use whatever glue you want, but I like to use the adhesive glue at Dollar Tree. And I put a little rope on it and called it a day, guys. All of these actually came out really cute, and they're a very easy sell and very fast DIYs. I absolutely love all of these, and I hope you did too. And if you guys like these, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't subscribe, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye guys, take care.